Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something special, a plugin that has not only shortened my workflow, but has also added that dope nostalgic look that I've been looking for. And I'm talking about none other than Dehancer. This tool has been a crazy game changer for me. It adds that nostalgic vintage touch that I've been trying to implement in all of my videos, and it's just in a few clicks. So let's go ahead and hop right into this. All right, so first things first, typically what I'm going to do is just have my node. I'll drag Dehancer from the effects panel, just drag and drop it right on your first node here. And then here you have your sources. So you have like your Rec 709, your DaVinci wide gamut, Cineon film, but I typically just run over to choose camera, and I did shoot this on my Sony a7S III. So you're just gonna go ahead and put in your camera here, and I shot this in S-Log3 Cine. So here we go. We have kind of a look here already. You can actually go ahead and adjust your exposure, temperature, tint. You can pretty much fully color grade everything directly through Dehancer itself. It's all sliders, so unfortunately you don't have like your color wheels and things like that, but you can still do a lot with just the sliders. So first of all, before I adjust anything, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to my film stocks. And this is where it gets really cool. Dehancer has so many film stocks that you can use. I'm not familiar with a lot of these, and I honestly haven't used a lot. This Fuji Chrome Velvia 100 has been my favorite so far. So we're gonna go ahead and throw that on. And you can also adjust how hard you want that look on there. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that just in the middle. And then let's go ahead and just warm it up a bit. It's a little too blue for me. Right there is perfect for me. So after you add your film stocks, they do have some other options here that you can go through, like film developer for contrast, gamma correction, color separation. You can do color boost, so we can increase the saturation on that. I mean, look, looks pretty crazy. Let's go ahead and let's do like 65. I just like the way it pushes those blues. So let's go ahead and leave it like that. Film compression, I typically only use white point on this, so I usually like to go ahead, let me enable this. I like to increase, I really like my whites to be popping, so let's go ahead and throw on like 90 on, let's do 60. That's perfect. All right, so typically with all of these, I really don't use a lot of these sliders. I color grade with other nodes, but it is an option. You can adjust your black point here, add some contrast to it. Let's see, looks good to me. And then you have your color head, so you can go ahead and adjust all your hues, your greens, yellows, blues, reds, pretty much everything, honestly. And then this is where I really like to dig deep, is my film grain, halation, and bloom. So let's open these three. Let's go through film grain first. They have multiple options for you to use. The lower the millimeter, the crazier the effect is, and the higher the ISO, the more grain you're gonna get. So like if we throw on this 8mm 50, let's enable that. If we go over to the 8mm 500 ISO, you can see how much grain that is adding to this image. I typically like to run 65 to 50. It's a slight little grain, nothing too crazy, but it's noticeable, enough for me at least. And then they also have halation. So the halation is super cool. I love adding halation to all of my videos, even if it's not super noticeable. I love just having that little glowy brim around. So like if I turn this on, let's go to no remnant, because that's the strongest that they have. You can see how much that changes the image. You can see that red glow all in the highlights. And if you do the no remnant, it is stronger than just doing the Super 8. You can clearly see, like, it's still strong, but nowhere near as strong as the no remnant. Let's do 70, and then put this to like 35. Something super simple, nothing too crazy, but it's enough to be there. You can see how it's adding that red hue to all my oranges. And then we have bloom as well. So if I turn off this, let's go ahead and put on Super 8, and then let's enable it. and you can see how it's adding like a soft glow to everything. Like on my back here, you can see that those highlights are being pushed up a bit more. Adds a cool little glow. But yeah, I mean, look at the before and afters just from a few steps, man. This is on one node, and we got this crazy look. Look at our blues, look at our oranges. Like everything is just perfectly put together. It looks nostalgic. It gives me that feel that I'm just reminiscing on like an old memory. It's super cool. I absolutely love this plugin. Oh, and one more thing I do want to mention. Dehancer actually has an iOS app as well, which I've been using for everything that I record on my phone. I've been taking pictures on my phone, videos, and the app is insane. It is a paid subscription, so you do have to pay to use the app, but honestly, I would say it's worth it. I mean, Dehancer, it's amazing. I'm telling you guys, check it out. If you have an iPhone, download the app. But I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you made it to the end, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I got plenty more short films and videos that I'm going to be dropping on this channel. And yeah, this is the beginning of it all. So thank you, Dehancer. I love you. I appreciate you. And y'all have a good one. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.